a 4.44% increase to the maximum taxable earnings subject to the Social Security payroll tax in 2025. I have all the details and the official number, as well as what this means for you and what is this maximum taxable earnings. Well, I'll break it all down for you here in the video. Let's get into it and talk about what's going on. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Again, with the big subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support, and let's get into it and talk about it. All right, now, just the other day, we got a whole pile of announcements out of Social Security, one of which is the maximum taxable earnings, and all of these numbers go into effect as of 2025. Now, as I film this video here in the middle portion of October, yes, obviously the old numbers that were released about a year ago are still in effect through the end of this year. Now, the maximum taxable earnings is a big number and one that we certainly want to focus on, because this means a lot more people out there are going to be paying a lot more taxes into Social Security. Now, is this a good or a bad thing? Well, it's kind of right down the middle. It's indifferent. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It kind of depends on which side of the aisle you're on, or kind of which side of the equation you're on here. If you're a very high income person, well then this probably isn't a good thing for you, because you're going to be paying a whole lot more in taxes in 2025 as a result of this. But if you're lower income, this will have literally no impact. And if you're a Social Security beneficiary, it may have some impact, because now you're having more money come into the trust fund means that it may push out insolvency a little bit further, okay? All right, so right now in 2024, the maximum taxable income threshold is $168,600. All income up to that threshold is taxable by Social Security payroll taxes. So if you're an employee, you get to pay 6.2% of the total 12.4%. If you are self-employed, you get the luxury of paying all 12.4%. Hooray for you. Congratulations, right? You get to pay all 12.4% of that Social Security payroll tax. So anyway, but if you're an employee, if you work for somebody, then you just pay half of it, the 6.2%, okay? But either way, all of your income in 2025 up to $176,100, which is the new number, will be taxable by Social Security. So here's the thing. Look at your pay stub sometime and look at the line item on there called FICA. That is Social Security and Medicare taxes. Now, there's no cap on Medicare taxes, but FICA encompasses those too, okay? Social Security's rolled into that, 6.2%. So in other words, this much. For every dollar that you earn between $0 and $176,100 in 2025 will be subject to Social Security payroll taxes at a pace of 6.2%. There you go. Okay, that's going to be that's going to add a lot of extra tax for those higher income people, okay? So that's just what I want to bring to your attention. It's a number that you certainly want to know about, because here's the thing. A lot of higher income people, or let's just be real, a lot of people out there in general don't realize that this number increases every year. Now, if you're somebody that's earning, say, I don't know, 20 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, 70 grand, 80, 90, 100,000, 120, 140, 150, 170 even, this, it's just, it doesn't really matter. My point is, when I say it doesn't really matter, this, like, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't really like have any impact whatsoever, because you were going to pay this tax no matter what, right? But the higher income people that actually go up to that threshold, well, now you're paying more and more in taxes into the Social Security payroll tax through those FICA taxes that goes right into the Social Security Trust Fund, and basically it gets distributed out to retirees, people with disabilities, and things like that, spousal beneficiaries, you know, survivors beneficiaries, again, all of this like that. And this is how the program works. I mean, this is just literally how it works. It's been going like this for almost 90 years now. Everybody pays in through Social Security payroll taxes, and then, you know, at some point in your life, you know, later on, you maybe get to draw on that, or maybe you don't. Again, and current beneficiaries are basically drawing on the benefits that they paid in through their whole life, as well as the money that's coming in from, you know, people that are paying in right now through Social Security payroll taxes. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. Now, one other thing I want to point out really quickly as well is that any income, all income, in fact, over that threshold in 2025 of $176,100 will no longer be subject to Social Security payroll taxes. Yes, you will still pay Medicare tax. There's no cap on that. You will pay Medicare tax on all of your income, regardless of how high it is. but Social Security cuts off at that point, okay? Now, this is an increase of, if I can run the math quickly in my head here, that's an increase of $7,500. Yeah, $7,500 from this year, 2024, over next year, 2025, right? $168,600 up to $176,100 is a difference of $7,500. Wow, right? That has gone up, like I said, 4.44%. So there you go. This is the new number, okay? Now, I'm going to say this much as well. For those people that generally watch the videos here on the channel who are fixed income beneficiaries, Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivor, spousal, SSI, VA, RRB, seniors, I'm going to say this much. This number does not really pertain to anybody. I'm just going to make that very clear. This is only pertaining to very, very high income people that earn up to, well, $176,100 in 2025. That's a very small percentage of our population, by the way. Like it's not much. It's about less than 10% of our population that actually earns an income of that high, okay? Just want to make that very clear. So if you're a Social Security beneficiary, I just want to say this much. The likelihood of this applying to you is very, very, very minimal. Just want to make that very clear, okay? The only people, I mean, just based on the earnings test and the cutoffs and how much somebody can actually earn as a fixed income beneficiary without reduction to their benefit, the only people that this would actually apply to would potentially be a Social Security retirement beneficiary who is beyond their full retirement age, who's still working or has a very high retirement income. That's the only person that this would apply to, or everybody else out there who is not a fixed income beneficiary, because your income's very high. If you're reaching this cap here, your income's very high, right? You're certainly within the top 10% of income earners across the entire country. So there you go, okay? So this will all go into effect as of January 2025, and enjoy. Yeah, more taxes coming out of your paycheck, so just get ready for that and budget accordingly. It's going to be, quite a bit more money, $7,500 of additional income that will be taxed by Social Security in 2025 for you high-income people out there. So I'll throw that out there. Get ready. You be prepared, and probably more to come on top of that, just being real with you. Okay, so anyway, hope this helps you. Please like the video down below. Again, thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Subscribe down below as well if you haven't done so. Over 5,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. Check any of those out. Otherwise, share this video with your friends on social media. Anybody that you think may value from this information, just share this with them, please. Share button down below. Otherwise, check out the other videos here down below in the description or the top of the comment section. I've hand-selected some very popular videos for you there. Check those out. Otherwise, right now, showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Thanks so much. Really appreciate your support. Have a nice day. Take care, and catch you again later.